Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Hewerman, and I am so excited about tonight's call. We've got a brand new product that we're going to be talking to you about. And I was just telling the folks on the call before we started recording that I'm an ingredient junkie, and just to see the research on the ingredients in this is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait for my friend Susie to just break it all down for you. So let's go here. And I got some underlines got to do. I kind of did a little new screen. I want to introduce you to our owner and CEO and her husband, Ben, the vice president. Paula Scarcella is an industry legend in her own right. And she saw how the industry worked and she didn't like it. So she created her own company. And here we are talking on a Zoom call about the amazing products that continue to come out with green organics. So the green organics team is a commitment to quality, whole plant benefits. We've always got a clean label. Our products are meticulously crafted to exclude pesticides, synthetics, preservatives, phthalates, petroleum, sulfate, silicone, parabens, mineral oil, and triclosan. Love, love, love the level of purity, the dedication to purity that we have here. Cruelty free, and then with traceability. That's really important to be able to trace your products to ensure that they are a pure and potent ingredient so that we can have the best impact on people's lives. And none of this would really be possible without Alexandria Brighton, our amazing formulator. Alexandria Brighton is an aromatherapy formulator, educator, owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies with over 30 years of experience in Ayurveda medicine and aromatherapy, herbal and natural remedies in the world. And this beautiful partnership between Alexandria, Paula, and Ben started in 2012, and they formed a partnership to offer Alexandria's formulas exclusively through our sister company, Gurdasana. And later in early 2017, Heart and Body Naturals was born. So we are here because of that beautiful partnership. And I just said the other day in a post that if Alexandria ever stepped out into the social media spotlight, she would definitely be putting Dr. Barbara O'Neill on the porch, because Alexandra is absolutely amazing. So let me just take a quick moment and introduce myself. I am the founder of the Detox Divas, and I bring these calls to you each and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Same link. Feel free to join us if you're watching us on YouTube. It's coffeetalkwithtina.com. I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a soon-to-be homesteader. As I said, I'm the founder of the Detox Divas, mindset, author, all that fun stuff. But what I really love to do is be a servant to people and help them realize their potential, not only in health, but in mindset. So before we go any farther, we are going to be talking about and bringing up some different things tonight that we just want to make perfectly clear. We are not here to treat, diagnose, prevent, or cure any diseases. Tonight's call is for educational purposes only, and you should always consult with your qualified healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet, supplement use, prescription drug use, lifestyle, or exercise activities. Reliance on any information provided in this presentation is solely at your own risk. Always conduct thorough research and consult with your healthcare provider before starting a new regime. So this beautiful lady, I am so blessed to have on my team. Susie Brown is absolutely amazing. If you've been on any of her Detox Diva training calls before, you know that she can break this information down so it's completely understandable to those of us that don't get those big words. And Susie's got just such a gift for connecting with her audience. She has dynamic reflexology and nutrition. She has Time to Heal Holistic Health Collective. And she is the owner of the Brown Bag Nutrition and Chef Services. Like, if I live closer, I would love for her to cook for me. Anybody else? So, Susie, come on board and let's get you started.
Good evening, and thank you. Well, I'll be in Iowa very soon, but I don't know if I'll be able to cook for you.
Okay, well, I do plan on connecting with you when you get here. So
Yes, I can't wait.
I
But
can't.
yeah, I'll be teaching reflexology in Iowa on in April. So I'm excited about going there. But
Uh,
yeah, we will connect.
yes, yes.
Um, so thank you. I know we got a lot of information to get through. I'm hoping we can do basically like a minute a slide. So as well, you guys know I talk fast, but also making sure that we have the most impact. I'm so excited about this product, and I wish I was drinking. It's not right now, but I do have other tea in my cup. Um, so Holy Basil Batman. It is one of the best teas, and what I like about this product right now is that it's not just plain holy basil. You can get the plain holy basil in the store through with other companies, which is great. But we've created a blend that is just going to be mastery and a game changer in the health and wellness industry. So, Tulsi Holy Basil is a an Ayurvedic queen of herbs. It's been around for centuries. We've used it for spiritual use, for healing use, and for symbols. A lot of times in the Asian portion of our world, they've used Tulsi, which is holy basil, to plant in the house to ward off evil and to promote positivity. Putting planting lavender by your front door does the same type of thing. So planting some holy basil or tulsi by your front door will actually do the same thing as well, to ward off any of that bad juju and bring in all our positive juju. So, Tina, let's do the next slide. All right. So the health benefits of holy basil or Tulsi, which I'll probably just call it by its that botanical name. It is an adaptogen, which means that adaptogens help the body adapt to stress and maintain balance. So this is a new buzzword in the health and wellness industry right now is adaptogens. Everybody, mushrooms are adaptogens. We got adaptogens all over the place. And Ayurvedic medicine and Chinese medicine have been using adaptogens, plant-based adaptogens, for centuries, and I'm loving that we're using them too with our product. Tulsi is also an anti-aging. It's rich in antioxidants, which helps us anti-age by combating the free radicals and reduce signs of aging. Did you know that we actually have a genetic SNP in our body that if we have a gene mutation, whether it's a partial mutation or a full mutation, that is that can help let me say this right. We have a gene mutation or a gene in our DNA that can either, if we're in a full mutation, we may not be able to process and combat free radicals. So having adaptogens in our body, in our food, in our teas really helps the body navigate and work through that mutation. And we'll get into epigenetics probably on another time because that's a huge topic. However, we do have these genes in our bodies that will either turn on or off, and Tulsi helps with the antioxidants with the reduce of free radicals. Respiratory health. If you've ever had a cold, one of the things is Tulsi is one of the great things to help relieve the congestion. What it does is it helps remove dampness out of the lungs. And I do speak a lot of in Chinese medicine terms. So we want to remove that dampness, we remove that mucus, and Tulsi helps do that as well as also then restoring. As a blood sugar regulator, it helps to regulate the blood sugar levels. And what's nice is it does make it beneficial for diabetes or even pre-diabetes. And because it is an adaptogen, because it has the antioxidants, those are the main key things that help give this a blood sugar regulation, or glucose is what we calling it by its proper name. All right, next slide, Tina. All right. Some scientific insights. It's an antimicrobial, if you didn't know. It helps combat bacteria, viruses, fungi, not the fun guys, but fungi, and the bad fungi versus the good fungi. And it supports our immune health. Also, if we have any cardiovascular issues going on, it does help reduce our cholesterol levels, improve our blood circulation, and supporting our cardiovascular health. So if your triglycerides are a little higher, your cholesterol levels are a little high, and you want to be able to provide ways to combat that without going into the Western medicine, talk to your doctor about maybe this product might be really good for you because it there has been scientific study that it does show that it may help with cardiovascular health as well as our cholesterol and our blood circulation. Cognitive support, gosh, we all need that. We live in such a world of brain fog sometimes, and trying to say the right words, or oh, what is that word, I can't remember that word. So bringing in more Tulsi and Holy Basil, Tulsi, to help with our cognitive health along with the rishis and everything else. So what a great opportunity to add in some this product, the Holy Basil, as well as a little mind, because we know we love our mind. All right, next one. Um, I do love this, and I actually did we're going to go off topic just a tiny bit on the fun facts, the aromatics. What gives Tulsi leaves their eminent distinctive aroma is these two compounds. But I want to talk about camphor because camphor can come into an essential oil as well. And camphor, what's amazing about camphor is that it's a terpenoid, which is derived by plants, and it's used for its aromatic properties. So it's going to give, when you're smelling eucalyptus or you're smelling cinnamon, that is that's what camphor smells like. And that is the terpenoids that's in it. And it's different from a terpene because a terpenoid is slightly different. And camphor is actually a species of the evergreen tree. And that's where you're going to get that really earthy, wonderful smell and aroma out of the Tulsi because it actually has that natural camphor in it. Because of those things, it is a natural insect repellent because that's kind of nice. It's not just, you don't just need to use, oh my gosh, see, I need some cognitive health here. Citronella. Um, a lot of plants will be able to help repel mosquitoes and other insects because of the terpenoids or even the terpenes, depending upon which plant material you're looking at. And that's what helps eliminate the mosquitoes. So when the spring and summer come, add a little, make a little Tulsi tea and set it outside with a little candle, a floaty candle in there, and you're probably good to go. Tulsi is great for teas, soups, and any other unique flavoring in dessert. So if you actually want to, instead of like making a green tea rice, you can make a Tulsi tea rice. Maybe we'll even do that sometime. We'll do a little cooking show with when we get this new product. I have to taste it before I can say if I can cook with it. Adding Tulsi into soups is great. Tulsi is a little different than regular Italian basil. We have so many different basil plants around the world. It's really lovely, and they have all different aromas. If anybody's ever had chocolate basil, it's really amazing. Or Thai basil is one of my favorites when you're cooking Asian food. All right, Tina, that's trying to make sure I got 16 minutes. All right. The other thing what's great about Tulsi is that it's an air purifier, and this plant is also drought resistant. So if you do live in an area like I do up here in Northern California, at least I'm not in the fires. It's a great plant to be able to grow in those high resilient dry climates, so it's drought tolerant. In fact, when we move up to our Clear Lake area, it'll probably go into my healing herb garden. I'll have a lot of Tulsi growing there. It's an air purifier, so it will it releases oxygen throughout the day. So it's a great indoor or outdoor house plant. So as long as you're keeping it alive and you have a warmer space, it would be a great plant to be able to grow in your house if you live in a climate that can. All right. Oh, marshmallow. So we're going to go over four of the basic herbs that are in our new product. And marshmallow root is one of them. And marshmallow root has been around. No, it's not. You can't make s'mores out of it. And you don't put it over a fire. Marshmallow root has been around for centuries as well. Again, Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine, Egyptian medicine has been using marshmallow root for centuries. It's this soothing root does form a gel-like substance that relieves coughs and sore throats. The interesting thing about this root is that 35% of the weight of the marshmallow root comes from mucilage, which coats the irritated lining of the mouth and throat. And that's why it's so great for coughs and when you're sick. And it helps because the mucilage, it acts in the same way as a natural mucus, and it prevents coughs rather than stimulate the release of mucus. And that's a key, because sometimes it's like we want to damper down that cough and we want to be able to release it. We don't always necessarily need to have the mucus come up. So marshmallow root is also appropriate for those dry hacking coughs because it's relieving the congestion. It's also a phytoglyso gyotisis. Sorry, that was a hard one for me to read tonight. And it's the immune process of which the cells are called the macrophages, and it engulfs and digests infectious microorganisms. So it will actually pretend it's little Pac-Man, and it's going to Pac-Man out all those bacteria and eat them up and disperse them out of our waste management system. And this is what I love about marshmallow root, because it does so many great things. And that's why it's been around for centuries. For the stomach ailments, what it also does is it contains polysaccharides, and it forms a protective layer on the stomach lining, and it expands. And those polysaccharides swell to 12 to 15 times its original size and volume. So they meet the fluids of the stomach and completely line the stomach. And that's one of the reasons why it helps it's such a great herb for digestive as well as sickness. And what I found interesting is that there was an in vitro test done in Japan, and the researchers learned that the mucilages in the marshmallow root can lower blood sugars as well. And they did that in vitro with laboratory animals. And I hate that we laboratory animals. I don't promote it, but there is that fact, and we do have some in vitro stuff that we have to go through. So the Egyptians, the Greeks, and the Romans have used it for well over 2,000 years. Same with the Asian cultures all over, and I love that we're bringing it in, and you can grow it. Also, we were able to grow it, so you can put it in your herbal medicine garden too. Okay, next. Okay, the health benefits. We soothe inflammation, it supports digestion, and it's a skin healer, which is amazing. And it also supports the urinary tract because it expands and it helps coat everything, and it helps remove dampness out of the body. That's why these items work. That's why these four pillars, marshmallow root works the best, because it contains the mucilage, and because it expands and it coats everything and it relieves that. It shows if you're drinking marshmallow root by itself, you can, if you do have any GERD or any heartburn, GERDy type of inflammation, it can help calm that, because remember, like I said, it grows 12 to 15 times longer in the stomach lining, so that will help dampen down the acid and help form the alkalizing and create that barrier in the stomach lining. And I just learned that it is a skin healer, which is like really cool. So irritating burns and insect bites. Um, I've been using mine. I'm jumping off schedule. I've been using mine on my skin because I've had a couple little burns, and I will tell you, I don't have any scars because I'm putting mine on. When I get my marshmallow, when I get my Holy Basil tea, I'm going to actually try a little um, compress and see if it does the same thing that the mind is doing. So that'll be a really interesting experiment. All right, let's move on because I want to make sure that we're on time for Marcus later. Okay, so immune support and hydration booster, because again, it expands in the body and helps remove. This is one of the reasons why it's such an amazing, amazing herbal root and why we put it in. And the two working together with the marshmallow and the Tulsi are just so great. They work together. They're twins. They're best friends. They're family, and I can't explain any better why marshmallow root does absorb the water and it expands, which we've talked about. The other nice thing is because Tulsi is an adaptogen and it will carry that in. So the marshmallow root properties will help them get into the system faster because the two are working together as a team. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about the mind topical burns later. It is amazing. So the fun fact, the versatile herb remedy, marshmallow root, can be consumed as a tea. It's a capsule or extract. I find it works better as a tea. I have used marshmallow root I put it in some of my Chinese medicine soup packs, depending upon what we're trying to dispel out of the body. So you can use it in a broth form, and then you just eliminate it. And we use marshmallow root in Chinese medicine a lot with that. Its soothing properties makes it popular, yes, for the colds and flus, again, because it dampens that down, it dampens out the mucus so it can your body can heal. All right, I think we're on to our next one. Oh, environmental, it's a pollinator. The bees love it. We want to pollinate. We need our bees. We love our bees. So we need our bees, and it helps pollinate. All right. Blessed thistle. Oh, I love this. Blessed thistle is not milk thistle. They are actually two different plants. So it's really kind of hard don't think that blessed thistle and milk thistle are the same. They do actually two different things. Both of them are a medieval herb. And it's been around Europe. It's mainly been in the Mediterranean, is where blessed thistle is mainly used, where milk thistle has been in other areas. One of the interesting things is, I love this about blessed thistle, it's also known as Saint Benedict's. Hold on, I have some other little notes. It's known as Saint Benedict's and blessed thistle, holy thistle, spotted thistle, and blessed knapweed. And these are all from the Mediterranean region, Portugal, north to southern France, and east to Iran. That's how far the blessed thistle has come. And it is it's an amazing herb. We'll move it. We can next slide. Sorry. So it does support the liver. It does support breastfeeding. It aids in digestion. It aids in anti-inflammatory properties. The other thing that it aids in, which is the one of the differences, is that it is digestion, immune function, and lactation. Milk thistle is widely mainly used for the liver and antioxidant support. So there is a biggest difference. So this tea that we have is really going to help boost our immune system. And this is why we need it more than ever now, because we're in the winter seasons where we're more prone for getting sick because our immune systems are down. Now that the holidays are over, we're not running around so much. So hopefully we're building back our immune system. So this is one of those things because it is immune system. Um, it is that functioning, and it also will help with the digestive as well. Okay, next one. The scientific insight facts, it's a rich nutrient. The blessed thistle contains those flavonoids, tannins, and essential minerals that potassium and magnesium, which both are potassium is an electrolyte and magnesium is an essential mineral in our bodies that we need for healthy bones, our skeletal structure. It's an antimicrobial benefit, which studies show that helps combat our harmful bacteria and pathogens. Harmful bacteria and pathogens will reduce our immune system and give our spleen sluggish movement, and that's when we get sick. So having this tea and using these products is, again, helping to build our immune system. All right. Oh, the fun fact, the culinary, I love the culinary parts. Salads, digestive benefits. It is bitter. It is a bitter. So you'd automatically think because it is a bitter herb, you may think, oh, bitter for liver, because liver likes bitter. But it also is for the immune system. But we can use it if you do have some milk thistle, blessed thistle, blessed thistle, a plant. You can use it. Thistles do have nettles on them. They're kind of like a stinging nettle. So when you are cultivating them, use with caution, but you can eat them. You can grind them and poach them and steep them to make herbs and oils, which would be lovely benefit. If you choose to have a blessed thistle plant, don't pull it. It almost looks like a cross between a dandelion that meets a thistle because they have these little orange yellow flowers, and they also have a cactus look to them, where a milk thistle is going to look more like when an artichoke or the thistles that you see out in your yard, which are milk thistles. And you know how they have the little sticky prawns on them. We normally use blessed thistle is tea. You could use them in tinctures and capsules, extracts as well for those health variations. Oh, yes, the environment. It is a hardy plant. The blessed thistle is also drought tolerant. So if you are in an area that is drought tolerant, it's a great plant to have in your medical herb garden. It does grow and is environmentally sustainable, which is lovely. And you can be able to dry it, then you would be able to make either your tinctures and or steep with oils and things in order to use it in your kitchen and in your medicine cabinet. Or just buy ours and it's easier because then we don't have to worry about it. All right. One of the reasons why I chose ginger, there's two other ingredients within the Holy Basil tea, but I chose ginger because it's actually a little bit more accessible, and we kind of know a little bit more about ginger. So I wanted to just kind of re-go over why ginger is such an important powerhouse in this blend. Ginger has been around for over 5,000 years. It's used in Ayurvedic and also traditional Chinese medicine. It's been used in the Mediterranean and all over the world for years. It helps with nausea and digestive issues. The spice, it was part of the spice and the silk road as well. Ginger is been highly sought after. We can use it as sweet and savory. I'm really excited about, I've been learning a little bit more about ginger's benefits and what a powerhouse it actually is for our health. We can next, how am I doing? Got a couple more minutes. All right, so ginger is for digestive health. It helps stimulate the digestive system. It helps with enzymes and gas and bloating. But the other thing is that it is a metabolic powerhouse booster. If you want to be able to boost your metabolism, this is a great tea to start your morning off with. Not only just with the lemon, like if you want a cup of lemon water, this tea, because of the ginger, that's going to start boosting your metabolism and get it going so you can actually burn that extra fat that may be around our midsection, especially as menopausal women. We can get that going just by adding this, and having them add the ginger in was kind of a game changer for me. I love it. Because of the camphor in the Tulsi, you're going to have a little bit of that cinnamon. So you have these things that are working together that are just now being that powerhouse to boost. And because this is caffeine free, because it's naturally caffeine free with all these herbs, we can drink it throughout the day and keep our metabolic system going. And I love that, as well as our boosting our immune system, as well as keeping our digestive health going. So, because ginger is a metabolic booster, it will automatically help regulate our blood glucose. It won't spike us, it won't drop us. It's going to get you all in that level. Cancer research has showed that the studies of ginger has anti-cancer properties, and it's inhibiting the growth of the cancer cells. Cancer loves sugar, and ginger does not have any sugar. It's spicy, it's warm, it's that warming spice. It's a great thing to have during the winter times right now. That's why ginger cookies and gingerbread is like this one thing from October, from fall to through winter. It's like it's those warming spices, and that's what we want. It's an oxidative stress. It helps reduce our cellular damage, as well as, because of the digestive health, it's just that warming. Okay. Um, Culinary staple in my house. I keep ginger. Ginger is a little harder to grow in cooler climates. It definitely likes our tropical climates. I do have a friend here in Aptos who has been successfully to grow it in a greenhouse. So and I know people have been able to take some ginger and put in a pot in the house. It wants that warm tropical. So if you have a warm area, you might be able to grow a little ginger easier. But we have it in our tea. It's great in savory dishes. It's great in teas. It's great in beverages. Tina, you just put some fresh ginger on your salad today, if I remember right, correct?
Yeah, I love to like do like slivers or dice it up really small and put it on my salad. It just gives it
Yep.
this very unique kick.
Yep. And it also is helping that with the digestion. So it's
Mhm.
already getting the digestive juices going. It
Nice.
is a natural preservative, so it does help your antimicrobial properties. It's wonderful in your foods and drinks, and this is why we have it in our tea. And again, it is warming. So, and yes, it can be easy to grow, but we have to. It's harder to grow where I'm at because of my climate. All right. Um, Gosh, there's so much here. It is a metabolic booster, and we've kind of already talked about that. So I'm actually gonna let's skip this one and let's go right into the reason. I think the next slides are our synergistic, why the four work together. Oh, yes, metabolic burner. So the reason why we got the gingerol, the shogiol, and the zinger zingerones, because it all helps move the metabolism, and it helps burn fat, and it helps prevent the fat storage. And that is one of the things. So when we combine the two, the holy basil, the marshmallow, the blessed thistle, the ginger, and the two other items, this is a powerhouse of a tea that you can drink all day long, warm or cold, and you're going to have the effects of a burning metabolism, and we can start to slim those waistlines down, ladies, and even men. Okay, next one. All right, so we got a stress reduction, we got a digestive support, we have immune support, we have liver detoxification, we have improved circulation, and because they all are working together in this blend, it is that perfect pairing. And I can't explain it anymore. And I'm having a huge deja vu right now, Tina. Huge deja vu. So we must have talked about this in a past life.
I love that.
Um, because we're reducing the inflammation, we're balancing our blood sugar. Each one of them are working together. So marshmallow root and ginger work together. Holy basil and ginger work together. Blessed thistle and marshmallow work together. And all four of these, I mean, they're all just interchanged. It's just one big happy family. Okay, let's do the next one. I want to make sure that we're on time for Marcus. Um, stress and hormone balance. The holy basil reduces our cortisol. Ginger supports our hormonal regulation. It's our appetite and our fat, because those two are working together as that powerhouse metabolism. And if you, I'm going to get this, but if you wanted, you can add a little pinch of cinnamon into that tea, and you're going to just raise your metabolic level of this tea even up farther, because cinnamon is a warming spice as well, and it works well together. Digestive efficiency, the marshmallow root with the blessed thistle, that's going to improve our digestion. If we have any other problems, we got the ginger that's going to back these two up, and that's also what we want. Detoxification and the inflammation. Blessed thistle again with marshmallow. These are our MVPs of this here, not only with the holy basil, but then we got the papaya backing them up as well. So we got some other players that are not just sitting on the bench. They're in that game and they're helping as well. Because of these thermogenic circulations, the ginger enhances the calorie burning. The holy basil brings that on too. So you can see how these are all just working together and just coming into one form. And I love it. Sorry, I get excited about this. All right, moving on.
Yeah, you didn't take 2 seconds to say yes to teaching this class to me. So I appreciate you.
No, I didn't. I love it. And thank you. So our final outcome is that we want to reduce our stress. We want to reduce our inflammation. We want to improve our digestion, and we want to lower our toxic load. It is the only cup, and you've heard me say it before, and you're going to continue to hear me to say it, is that it's the only cup that we do not want overflowing in our life. We want that toxic load cup to be as empty can be. Because when we have that toxic load building up and overflowing, we have skin problems, we have gut problems, we have cognitive brain health problems, we have disease that sets in, not only disease, but disease. So we want to be able to help provide our bodies with the fuel that we need. And one of the things is that our soil has been damaged, and we don't have everything that we once did 100 years ago. So our food's not the same. So how our company processes and creates these formulas and cares for those plants to give the highest, best nutrients possible. So we are just a little goes a long way, and it's lowering our toxic buildup, improving our digestion, reducing our inflammation, and reducing our not only our internal stress, our heart rate variable can reduce. Because our body has stress in so many other ways, not just the stress of the mental. We go through a lot of stress. So that's why I love it. So I am done, and I'm going to turn it back over to you, Tina.
Girl, I think you still have some more.
Oh, I do. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Did we go over all of this? Okay. Stress reduction, hormone balance. Yes. Holy basil, it's going to reduce our cortisol. It helps with the stress hormones. So here's the thing. Our bodies can stay in fight and flight. I have a body type that stays in fight and flight, and I'm working on it so hard to change that. These products are helping. The holy basil tea will help me. My body thinks it's always being chased by the dinosaur, but really what I really want it to be is I want to be Sid the Sloth. I don't want to be chased by the dinosaur. I need Sid the Sloth more. So my parasympathetic nervous system needs to rise where my sympathetic nervous system needs to come down. This product will help that. This product helps me change my hormones and change my body from being chased by the dinosaur. And so I could be Sid the Sloth hanging out in the hot tub. Digestive support. If you have any type of bowel disorder, anything that's going on in the stomach, marshmallow, the blessed thistle, and the ginger will help reduce that. It may take some time, nothing's overnight, but it will over time. And with continued consistent use, you will start to notice your digestive healing. And we're getting to the root cause, not just putting a band-aid on a cut. So,
right. So we've talked about this on several of the Detox Diva calls about the importance of synergy. And what she's talking about is that synergy. And so each of these individual ingredients is absolutely amazing and obviously something that you probably should be drinking or taking every day. But synergy is when you combine those and it just
Yeah.
exponentiates the power of them and almost creates a whole different empowerment to the three together. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's totally, it's like it to achieve a task, sometimes it's better to have four hands than it is to just have the two hands. It's better to have four eyes, two mouths, four ears than it is just to have the single. We need to have these combined. And the way that these have been crafted and why they've been crafted is what's exciting to me.
Right. Yeah. So
Okay, what's our next one?
well, this is it. This is the detox in liver. So that's the
Perfect.
blessed thistle, holy basil, marshmallow,
Yep.
right? And then
Yep.
thermogenesis, circulation, ginger, and holy basil. Like there are so many incredible. I'll let you guys take
Mhm.
screenshots of these as we wrap up here. Just there's just such an amazing brilliance behind what's going on
Right.
behind
And
these
when
products.
Yeah, when we start taking this tea on a daily basis, on a consistent basis, let's just say consistent basis. We have so many great teas. Our vitality is amazing. Our gut matcha tea is amazing. But when we start taking these consistently, you're going to notice over time,
Mhm.
and it could be really quick, it could be, or it could take 6 months, but you're going to notice improved sleep, you're going to notice improved stamina, you're going to notice that some things that were causing distress in your body has been eliminated. So it comes down to that consistency. The medicine only works if it comes out of the bottle, and this is a medicine that will need to work, and it's an easy way. You can take it anywhere. There is wonderful ways to there there are so many great um, devices that will take loose leaf tea, and you can brew your tea on the go. Set it in your little thermos, and head out the door on your way to work or on the way to the gym or wherever, and you're gonna always have your tea with you. And it doesn't need 4 hours to steep.
Okay, so you guys, I know Marcus just went live in the group and talked about this. We'll be covering this in a couple weeks, but this is a brand new 21-day detox protocol that was just launched today. You guys get this. So in this 21-day detox, you're getting the holy basil, which that's 60 servings. You're getting 3 adrenochrome essential oils, 15 milliliter. You're getting 2 pink grapefruits, 6 citrus joy essential oils. And this is really important. I mean, you're thinking, why do I need 6 citrus joy? Well, because there's a recipe in there. You're also getting a bottle dropper. You're going to put the citrus joy. It's all on the PIP in the adrenochrome, and you're going to be using that every day externally to help remove the petrochemicals that are stored up in your body that you can't help but be exposed to, even if you're eating healthy. Because there's overspray and those pretty lines in the sky and all of that stuff that comes down on our crops. The soil's dead. There's a lot of things that go on in this. So this 21-day protocol is going to remove petrochemicals from the body, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, enhance liver detox. Who loves a liver detox? Me. Um, it's going to boost energy by reducing your toxic load. If you're sluggish, you've got some toxins, you need to get rid of that. Improve skin by reducing the chemicals. You're going to look younger once you start getting those toxins out of you, and supports better digestion and absorption. Well, I'm finishing up here. If you guys want to give Susie some love in the chat, I would appreciate it. Can you drink Vitality and Holy Basil on this? Say sure. Yep, you
Mm-hmm.
can. There's different herbs. So if you get that 21-day protocol, we're going this month, you're going to get the free Slimmer oil, which is another amazing product that's going to complement this, especially with the weight loss. Put some Slimmer drops in your tea, in your holy basil tea.
Mm-hmm.
right? You've got peppermint, lemongrass, lemon, pink grapefruit, which who remembers the grapefruit diets of years ago, right? And so if you've never ordered from Heart and Body Naturals before, all you have to do to get that for free is order one of those kits. Order that kit, join the 21-day detox with us that we're going to do in February, and you'll get that free slimmer oil. It's just a way for Heart and Body Naturals to thank you for being a part of our family. Go to Sauna has got some amazing deodorant. I was just talking to Maggie Rose last night. She's on our team, telling her about the deodorants. I failed to tell her. She's so excited. You've got you've got the two kits you can choose from. You can buy them individually. But the oil this month is called Hope. And what a great oil to start the month of January with. Mm-hmm. Next week, I will be out of town traveling, and Miss Miriam has agreed to do the call for us. And if you don't know, Complete Protein will be coming back. So, what a better time to start educating on this amazing, literally, it is a superfood, y'all. I missed this. I got tears in my eyes when she told us that this was coming back. So next week at Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Oh, shoot. I forgot to take that April out. I have auto text that populates that little blurb when it shows the time. But Miriam is going to be hosting for me next week. So make sure you tune in and learn all about complete superfood. So we're doing the Total Body Restore, Thrive in 25 in the Drink to Drop group. We've got a prosperity experience that'll be starting again. The February petrochemical detox is going to be happening. And then in March, we'll do the 3-day liver cleanse, which will roll right into a 10-day parasite cleanse. You're going to be 14 days in March, which you are going to be in such good shape when the summer comes around, because we're gonna thrive in 25 and make the most of our health this year. We're committed to that. So directly after this is Coach Marcus. He's going to be doing a business opportunity overview and telling you just how to share these products and why sharing these products is so incredibly important. As you can tell from the call tonight, we truly have life-enhancing, life-changing products on hand. And we are so excited to have you just be a part of the family, and would love for you to take a look at what we have going on here. So with that, there we go. Did I stop share? Anyway, my name again is Tina Hewerman. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe and mark your calendar for Thursdays at 7 p.m. coffeetalkwithtina.com so that you can be a part of the Detox Divas and learn along with us. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Much love to you, Susie. Have a great night, and everyone go hop on Marcus's call and find out why this is just truly a unicorn, beautiful company. Bye-bye, everyone.